Here's your homework tonight. Okay, we did number one. We did the front page in class. You should have gotten these. And then you should have gotten these. Okay. We did this in class and we should have gotten the graph. We got 50. We tested other numbers, but 50 worked. And then here we explained what the graph means. We want to make sure that you put Jorge made more money to start. Jorge made the most money to start. He made $100 for 0 hours of work, while Jesse made $0. At the break-even point, both Jesse and Jorge made the same amount of money for the same amount of time. I forgot that. For the same amount of time. After 50 hours, Jesse made more money than Jorge. Now, number 2, I annotate, you see, because they want, I highlighted weekly salary, because the answer's already weekly salary. You want to eliminate the weekly salary, weekly, because it's part of your answer. The one left is times and hours that you use for T. Okay, I did the first one like this. Hopefully your number's the same as mine. Everything's the same. I graphed. I looked at this and I thought it was between 11 and 14, and I tried all the numbers starting 12 and it still didn't make sense. Actually, it was 11 to 15. My graph was a little bit off. I kept trying numbers. I started with 12, you see, 12 for Ernesto, and then 12 for Samuel. That didn't work, and I tried 14, bigger number, 14. That didn't work either, because it got this and that. And then 15, finally it worked. At 15, they both got 870. So the exact interaction is 15 hours for $870, which at 15 hours of overtime, Samuel made the same amount of money as Ernesto. Okay, so here I would explain Ernesto made more money than Samuel because with 0 hours of overtime, Ernesto made $600 while Samuel made $4. Ernesto continued to make more money until the break-even point, which is at 50 hours for 15 hours, which is at 15 hours, they both make $870, okay? Then you do this part here, and after the break-even point, this is where it's important, after the break-even point, Samuel made more money than Ernesto. Forgot to put it down, I ran out of room. Okay, that's how you do those two. Now, number 3, same thing. You do this, you set it up. Okay. Susan's hairstylist paid employee $110 per day plus $15 for each haircut. Paul's hairstylist pays their employees $60 per day plus $25 each haircut. Write an equation that relates to Susan's and a separate equation that represents Paul daily income D in dollars for any number of haircuts. Okay. Look at Susan's. Susan is write an equation, circle this, that relates to set and separate represents daily. It's already in daily income, so we don't use the per day one. It's already daily income. Okay, so you write 110 plus $15 for each haircut, H, equals to daily income, D. This one is 60 plus 25 for each haircut. Alrighty, and then you substitute it in, and then you graph and you pick numbers, okay? Any question? I hope you guys know how to pick numbers. If not, ask me tomorrow. We can do. No, not tomorrow, because we have some walkthrough tomorrow. So we're going to learn tomorrow's lesson. Let me just do this one then. Okay, 110 plus 15 times 2 is 30, so 140. So ordered pair is 2, 140. This is 110 plus 15 times 9 equals 2. 45 carry 4, 135. 135 is 245 then. Let me just use the calculator just in case I am incorrect. 110 plus 15 times 9, 245. So 9 and 245. 110 plus 15 times 11. Okay. 110 275. I'm just tired. Alrighty. This next one here is Paul's. Susan pays that much. Paul pays $60 plus $25 for each haircut. So if you only cut 2 hair, you made $50 in haircut, and $60 what he pays you, you make $110. So 2, 110. $60 he pays you, $25 per haircut, and you cut 9 hair, equals to 225. So 225 plus 60 is $285. I want to make sure 60 plus 25 times 9, 285. Okay, let me get my door. People are out. Have any question? Yeah, I'm recording myself to post it up. Yeah, I'm. Hey.
Hi, my mom said I have a missing assignment.
For which one?
I have no idea. She didn't say she knew what it was. She asked me to ask you about it.
Is it a 0 where it says no beside it?
Yeah, it's a,
It
she
says-
because it has
Is
because
it
like
said
there's
no?
An
On-
empty spot altogether?
Yeah.
There's one assignment that I haven't graded yet, and on the very right it said no.
Oh, okay.
So that means I haven't graded. I'll put it.
Alright.
I'll try to remember to put it in tonight. I have it at home. It's your CPR.
Oh, the one that we just did like a
no,
little bit ago?
not today. Just last week.
Last week.
Yeah, last Monday.
Oh, okay.
I graded already, and I just haven't put it in.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Because she was yelling at me about it. I wanted to make sure. Caitlin.
Caitlin, that's right. You do so well.
Thank you.
Just tell her I haven't had time to
All right,
put
I'll
it in
tell
yet,
I'll let her
but
know.
I'll do it soon. I haven't put in your IXL stuff either.
Oh, okay. You're gonna do that tonight too?
No, not tonight. Probably this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Maybe tonight. We'll see how far I get.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Mostly like I'm gonna question about like how you graph it, because sometimes I might like miss graphing.
Okay, let's look. Let me finish. Okay, go ahead, work on it, and then I'll come in and look at it, okay? Let me finish this. 9 and 285. Times 11 equals 2. So 11.
There's a box like I just watched it the other night.
Okay. Okay. Okay, do you have a quick question for me? Okay, I'll answer you. I'll answer really fast.
It's just like on the graphing lesson.
This type or this type into this?
This type into this.
Oh, okay. Where are you missing?
So like on the other homework, I get like this, like all the way out.
Oh, then your number is then that means your number is too small. You need to go up by 1. Instead of counting by 1, count by 2, count by 5.
5, 10, 15.
If it's not enough room, your number goes too far. I need to count out more. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, so like that was 30.
This one too should have worked. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 30.
Oh.
Each one.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was trying to like graph it like perfectly. So
Well, each one means 2. So here's 2 makes 40. You're going up like that. That's good. That's correct. But if you should use numbers that are like, oh, I see, you're way off.
yeah, I don't know the way.
Okay, this is going by 2. 2, 4, 6. No.
Well, mostly because
Okay, I see what you're doing. Don't do. This is counting by 1. Don't count by 1. 1, 2, 3. Count each block represents 2.
Okay.
You're counting by 1 here.
6, 8.
Do you see that? So it should be 2 here, 4 here, 6 here, 8 here, 10 here. And then if you look at my video here, I'm going to show you and I'll crop it off. See here, I can use 1 because my highest number is 11. So I can use this one down here as 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, because it
See?
fits in the graph, it fits.
Yeah, it fits. What you're doing is you're counting by 1, but you're skipping every other one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you need to
count by bigger numbers. So like this one here, I counted by twos, but I use each one for two. You see that?
Oh.
You're using two of them for two, so you're really counting by ones.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like up here, I went by 100, you see, to make it, because my number here was up, the highest was 1,020. So so I counted by 100 to get up to 1,000. You see that? To 11.
Yeah.
You get it? So I need to count by 100
To
for
go
each
to
one
1,000.
to get all the way up to 1,000. Each little box represents 100. Now sometimes I eliminate the odd numbers
And
to leave it more space, but still each one represents 100. I just erase the other one.
Just erase.
To make it look prettier, so it's not so crowded. But it
Yeah.
really doesn't matter,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
you know, like that. Got it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's, I see where your mistake is. I'm glad I'm able to explain it. But then I always add, see, I give you 3 numbers and I always add a 0 to see where my starting point is.
Oh. Yeah, because I know, like, I want the homework, I never add 0 to it.
Yeah, so you kind of start in the middle of the graph, huh?
Yeah, because I didn't add 0.
Yeah, so now I'm starting on my next, on the thing, I think on one of the tests, I'm going to put a 0 in there. Anyways.
For a starting point.
Yeah, for a starting point. So that way you know where to start, so the graph doesn't start in the middle of the graph.
Oh.
Okay?
Mhm.
Any question? I think everyone knows how to explain this. And then I did the review here. Here you start. You understand this one, right? Where you start with the range.
Yeah.
Given the range, then you solve for the domain.
Yeah.
Oh, my son called me. I think that's it. I'm going to stop.